welcome back to another episode of my Genshin Impact playthrough. Last time what did we do last time? Oh, we got information on Grandpa, and now we're gonna go with Deyha, I think. I don't know. It's over here.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Kinda.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of...
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important... Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible!
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Deyha?
No, not at all. Besides, we're here to
Yep! We gotta catch...
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll...
Yeah, but should be cautious. Well, you never know. Don't want to be kidnapped.
Just our luck.
You mean, you don't see it?
Deyha, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly fate.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Nice to meet
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a way. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and...
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Deyha.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar...
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate.
Seems a little suspicious. It does. It sounds like when she mentioned spice, it's like, I don't know about that. Smuggle and other things. Keepable, I guess. I probably could. Actually, I would be surprised. Lovely, a campsite. This is always a good sight.
Are we there yet?
Yep,
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Well, of course it is, Paimon!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Deyha. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar,
So, you've been watching it?
Uh-oh.
and you left the strongest one in the...
So you and Delavar...
Deyha, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret
Deyha, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the...
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some bait.
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless...
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
I don't know if you're winning this fight, buddy.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following order.
I'll never listen.
Let me weave you a verse.
It could be so much easier on you, but you just don't want to listen.
Stay put. Ha! Oz
Get
revealed.
off.
Propagate.
And you don't have to do it.
Go get it, you Agwati.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Propagate.
Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that that so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain... That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart.
Jeez.
Okay, that should...
Whoa. So you've been planning this since we were in Aru.
No task can be done without preparation.
Oh, but in...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we...
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Engar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Engar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how...
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa...
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea!
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual
So, that thing you were saying
About what?
about how mercenaries only care about Mora. And
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Deyha, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Deyha.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see an...
Alrighty. Looks like we're doing good. It is. Okay.
Hey, Deyha.
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the...
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great.
Really? Thanks for that.
So I know.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early, too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Interrogation.
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Oh.
Come on, let's go inside.
Okay.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your...
Perhaps I need to work on my Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm...
Yes.
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna...
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what...
Mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only... The people of Aru village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing it. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him.
Yeah, where are they now?
I'm
That's one.
Huh? One.
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Jeez, Saito, chill out a bit.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything.
2.
Uh-oh.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Alright.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not. That guy. He wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu.
What?
Smooth.
Jeez, Saito.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from... Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, and it strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take the...
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
I don't know.
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. Regardless.
You're right.
Wait, where's
Isak is
Alhaitha?
still waiting for news.
Time to go. Let's leave.
Yes.
You got it. Candace?
All right.
Let's meet back here when...
Yeah, where's Alhaitha? Where has he been? Well... Guess it'll be something, for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye!